I believe we should move beyond all meat. The assumption that the best protein comes from corpses is a racist belief. How do you know the animal would have picked you to feed off their corpse? 21st century animal eating requires our complicity in a new colonialism. These events especially affect girls and young women.
So that's what the academics are talking about, the smartest humans alive. If it was the end of the world and aliens could only save a couple of people, that's the people they would save. Those are the people that broke into Fallout and chugged on those mentas. They are so smart, Einstein can't even compete. I mean, if you take all those people there and you put them on an island, they will create a civilization that's going to send starships to Alpha Centauri. I can't even compare with their levels of intellect because they're from the academia. And they want me to stop eating meat, okay? Because they know what's good for me. They're like my mummy, they're like my daddy, and they want me to stop eating meat. So what do? Well, they work hand in hand with big corporations like the World Economic Forum and BlackRock. And BlackRock is telling all the other companies that sustainability is the thing for the future. This is what the people want. Shut the fuck up, you big, and listen to us. This is what we need to do. So now when you get to McDonald's, you got like this big brand letters. It's like, buy the Beyond Meat burger. Purchase, buy it. You know, it's kind of funny because in the United States, because of the supply shortages, there were a couple of stores, not all of them, but a couple of stores that gave me the communist vibes from my country. Okay, empty shelves. Everywhere you looked, empty shelves. But on all the shelves, there were a part of products that were still there. And those were the vegan products. Like, you would see an empty shelf and only like the vegan food left on it. Like, this signals that people would rather cannibalize each other out of starvation than to eat that shit. Like, unironically, into a hypothetical scenario where I would crash on a plane into the mountains and we're all cold and we're shivering, and you have like two choices. You know, the pilot has been dead for 2 days, or you realize that in the back of the plane there's like Beyond Meat products which you can buy. Guess which choice I would make, and I'll tell you what, it's probably more healthy at the end of the day, because not only it would be real meat, it would also not be something that's filled with salt and additives. So, this is happening, right? Like, it's being pushed like there's no tomorrow. No one wants to touch it. And then Styxhexenhammer. Like, Styxhexenhammer has the audacity to come up with this. It's like, you too, Brutus? Really? You too? And this is due to the fact that he posted a dish that is worthy of all criticism in humanity. Alright? Like, what is this, Styx? What is this? What this is rabbit food. How can you be a healthy young man if you eat this? Styx, shame on you, shame. Where is the meat? It needs to have a dead carcass like the academic explained it. If there's no dead carcass on the dish, it's not a real dish. I know, it's Styxhexenhammer V, come on, first of all, I'm joking, okay, because some people have the tism and they don't understand when you're joking alert, I'm joking. I'm just a little bit upset, you know, after going the entire morning and listening to academics and seeing all of this push and eat the bugs and other nonsense and all of these vegan on crack university professors that are shouting at me for not eating the mushroom, you bigot. I also see Styx, a man that I actually care about his opinion, like going like, so some people think that every meal has to come with a slab of meat. Yes, do not dare talk back to the people, alright? You posted the picture of your plate. The public democratically shamed you for it. Your chat shamed you for it. Do not give snark in return. But no, seriously, like, let's have a serious talk. It's like, why does every plate needs to have a steak? Well, it's due to the fact that when allowed to choose, that's what people choose. Alright, like, people want that meat. Number one, and fight me on this, because I'm right and you're wrong, meat genuinely tastes better than your vegetables. Like, if you have a filet mignon, okay, coming from like filet mignon, a nation that knew how to colonize, by the way, the French people, they did it properly, okay? Don't give me the shit that's like, oh, we need to decolonize. No, we need to colonize more. We need to colonize the moon, we need to colonize Mars, because when people colonize shit, you actually got good food on your plate. Then what war started over spices and over sugar and other shit. So don't give me that, alright? Like more colonialism, colonize Mars and Alpha Centauri. Filet mignon, okay? Filet mignon. What exactly from the vegetable world can even compare with a properly made filet mignon? And sometimes, okay, like sometimes you have the perfect dish which combines the vegetable with the animal carcass, like the ramen. The ramen, I mean, you have the ramen noodles and then you have the pork in it. Like, my God, that is beautiful. That is a proper dish. The pizza. You take the grain from the hard labor of the farmer, you make the dough, and you put the tomato on the pizza, and then you put the animal carcass on top. That is proper human food. And then the holy beef Wellington, right? So that is proper food. When you combine the vegetables with the animal carcass, that is a correct dish for human beings who are omnivores, because we eat the meat and we eat the grain and the shrubbery and the potato. I generally like don't understand. It's like this idea. No. Regardless of what people think, I'm right because I'm so different. I only enjoy vegetables. Good for you. Good for you, but don't be surprised when the overwhelming amount of normal people from the majority of the population are telling you that you're wrong. You're absolutely wrong. I mean, you came with that shit in public, okay? You brought that stuff for the whole world to see. So now that the world is giving you criticism, you're like, no, the world is wrong. Oh, don't you know how to cook the vegetables? We know how to cook the vegetables, but we also know how to cook the steak. And when cooked properly, the steak is the Chad. The steak is the king because it's about colonialism. Did you not hear that lady in the academia explain it to you? It's about colonialism, so it is good. What? You're in league with the academics now? Are you telling me that you're in league with the academics? Shame on you, Styx. I want you to prove that you're not in league with the academics. So I want you to go out there and cook a proper steak. Do you know how a proper steak is cooked, Styx? You probably don't know. That's why you think the vegetables are better. It needs to barely touch the pan. It needs to be like a virgin lady which barely touches the pan. It needs to come up with blood. It needs to have blood in it to scare the academics, Styx. When you present it to the academics, that lady needs to be horrified by the steak and your cooking. And that's when you know you did a proper job. That is when you know you did good. When the academics look at you with horror because you are the man. You are what they fear. You are strong, empowered. You may not be intelligent, but you have a lot of strength. You can build stuff. You can make a garden. You can harvest the garden. You get to empower yourself by dominating over animals like God told in the Bible that the human is on top of the animal, Styx. You need to be like that. And if you're not like that, minus respect points. So get out there, go into the kitchen, and cook a proper steak. And then you take that steak and you put it on the internet so that the Twitter youth can quake in fear when they look upon what you have done. And there is nothing. They will feel so disempowered, Styx. They will feel so disempowered because the terms of service does not ban what you just did. And they will look at you with shock and horror and fear. And that is what a proper man does, Styx. So go out there and do it. And all of you other guys, subscribe to my channel. Hit the like button. And if you like this type of video, you can also subscribe to my Subscribe Star and donate to the channel. So I have the energy to buy steak and have the energy to do these types of videos. I can't do these videos with Beyond Meat shit. Like, I'm going to collapse. I'm not going to get up. So you need to help me. Like, you need to help me out of that situation. Because the meat is becoming more expensive and I will just get more money to buy more meat. For every single vegan that exists, I will eat twice the meat. More meat. More. I will be like Joe Rogan, the man they fear. It is better to be feared than to be loved. So thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys in the comment section. Take care.